Right, I'm back. It's DPL1146 Football Rant. Today we're going to talk about referees, the Johnny Evans incident yesterday, the media, and just how they hate Manchester United, how we're hated again. It's great, isn't it? And we're going to talk about Liverpool fans. Excellent. Right, we'll start with referees. I haven't done a video blog since July, which was the Met parking scandal, which has been resolved. Since then, Howard Webb has retired, and the standard of refereeing in this country is consistently shite. It's dreadful. There was a stonewall penalty incident for Newcastle in the 10th minute or something. It was awful. The referees every week, every single attack we ever launch is offside. It's dreadful. Consistently poor refereeing. Sorry about that, excuse me. Consistently poor refereeing. It's really bad and it needs sorting out now. I would sack every single referee and employ, I don't know, Mr. Bean or something to head up the referees, be the chief referee. I think he'd be better than the likes of Phil Dowd, that bald-headed clown that was there last night at St James's Park, the idiot who sent off Matic and didn't send off Ashley Barnes. It's so poor. After every big game, the topic of conversation and debate is always about the referees. It shouldn't be like that. It should be about the quality on display on the pitch, such as Radamel Giroud, or whatever he's called. I can't remember. I haven't seen him for weeks anyway. I'll talk about Johnny Evans as well. Blatantly spat at Cisse. It was disgusting. Let's hope he's banned. But Cisse's was far more clear-cut. Johnny Evans may well have been spitting on the ground towards Cisse. Only he knows whether that's true. Only he knows. But Cisse got up and gobbed in his face. That's far more clear-cut. That's disgusting. I'd ban Johnny Evans for 7 games and I'd ban Cisse for the rest of the season, or something like that. I'd ban Johnny Evans so he misses all of the key games we've got coming up, because he's not very good. That's that one. They're both guilty. They both spat at each other. It was an appalling challenge from Cisse on Johnny Evans. How Newcastle got a free kick out of that when we had the ball? It was an off-the-ball incident. How Newcastle got a free kick from that, I do not know. It just highlights how poor the standard of refereeing is. It's dog shite. It really is. It's fucking awful. Terrible. Anyway, let's talk about the media. There's a lot of storm. There's a bit of a storm going on. There has been for weeks, because Manchester United are winning games again. 2 defeats in 22 matches. According to the media, we're still getting relegated. Everybody hates us, so we must be doing something right again. Last year we were a laughingstock. Now we're universally hated. Every single media article is out there designed to have a dig at Manchester United. You cannot argue with our record this season. Best home record in the division. Best home record in the division. 3rd best defence. Given all those questions that were asked earlier in the season, we were conceding goals like it was going out of fashion. Also, our style of play. We have played good football at times this season. But the biggest trait in any team is knowing how to win and having a winning mentality, and that is clearly in place. I cannot tell you what is going to happen in the rest of the season. I cannot tell you who is going to finish in the top 4, because I don't know. I can't predict the future, but I certainly hope we do, and I certainly do not see any reason for media reporters and critics to be writing us off, because after all, we have been in the top 4 for 20 weeks consecutively without falling out. So how we're being completely excluded from this debate by the pro-Liverpool journalists out there is beyond me. TalkSport, i.e. Liverpool FC Radio, yep, they've written us out already. So Sky Sports, the BBC Sport, they all hate us. Jamie Carragher, all of those people. But yes, well, all the Liverpool fans anyway think that it's done and dusted. They think they're in the top four. They think it's wrapped up. Liverpool Football Club are playing out of their skins. But they are still below us. We are playing like utter turds. And we're still 2 points clear of a Liverpool team that's playing out of their skins to the very best of our ability. I've seen lots of comments saying how they're going to thrash us. That game's all... Well, if that game's happened, if that's already happened, then I missed it. Liverpool haven't already thrashed us because the game's not for another 2.5 weeks. So how they can possibly come to that conclusion is beyond me. I would love it if we beat them. I'm sounding like that Kevin Keegan dude from Newcastle. Yes, they have not got the top four in the bag. They're not even in the top four. So their fans need to shut the hell up and get on with the season and focus on their own team. Because currently, any Manchester United article posted anywhere is being infested by Liverpool fans celebrating the top four finish. You might as well get the shirts printed. That's what's happened last year. Oh yeah, 2014-15 top four, because it's our fucking year. We're the best, mate. We've won every game since Christmas. It's our fucking year and we're going to win the league, mate. That's all you ever hear. It's a joke. Well, something else I'm going to talk about is the car park in Toaster. There's a floodplain at the bottom of the Shires. It floods every time it rains, near enough, but the South Northamptonshire Council are going to stick a nice car park on there. Now, I'm no expert in engineering, but if you put concrete somewhere, or fill a basin with concrete, the water won't go away. Do not tarmac over a floodplain. Even putting drainage there will not stop water going away. And they're going to put pixie fences around the edge of the car park once it's built. The car park will flood and the cars will float away. It's a stupid waste. Nobody wants the car park. Let's defeat it. Go to the protest on Monday. No one wants the car park. It's a cocking waste of money, waste of time, waste of everything. But yes, Sky Sports, let's go back to them. They're posting a lot of Manchester United articles recently. It's baiting all the opposition fans to come out and hate us. We must be getting something right if everyone's coming out and bashing Man United. We're the most hated team in the league and it's great. It really is. Absolutely marvellous. What was that? Most hated team in the league because we're the most successful team in the league. 62 major honours to Liverpool's 60. Liverpool fans refute that. It depends who you believe, depends what records you're looking at. But certainly one thing is for sure, and that is that Liverpool have not wrapped up the top four. It is the 5th of March today. The table stands Chelsea are top, Manchester City are second, Arsenal, God, they're third, Liverpool are 5th and Manchester United are in 4th place behind Arsenal. Now everyone's assuming Manchester City are safely in the top four, but actually no, they're not. They're 4 points ahead of Arsenal, 5 points ahead of Man United, 7 points ahead of Liverpool. They could easily be overthrown, yet everyone's assuming that's done and dusted as well. Can you please go away? What's going on? I'll be there in a minute. Cat's in the room. Yes, sorry, where was I? Liverpool, they have not wrapped up the top four, contrary to what many of their fans believe. They're celebrating, they'll be throwing street parties before you know it. Well, it's a pleasure to get back. Football Manager, I don't know. I need to start a new series. I've been having a bit of problems with that. I've been quite busy recently as well. But yes, referees, shocking. Evans and Cisse, ban them both. The media hate Manchester United. Every single journalist out there, or a majority of journalists out there, hate us. They're writing articles about us to sell papers. A complete load of bollocks. Everything LVG does is wrong. In fact, I'm just going to talk about the style of play here in place at Manchester United. A lot of fans think that, well, last year we finished 7th in the league. We were disgraceful. It was awful. David Moyes, what a mong. He's gone. That's it. He's finished. The Moyes era is over. Many fans just think we can introduce cavalier football, click our fingers and everything will be okay again, and it will be like to how it was under Sir Alex Ferguson. It doesn't work like that. The squad is currently not balanced. We're too top heavy. We can't just blow teams away. We have to win ugly, and that's what we've been doing. You cannot complain with 2 defeats in 22 games. After last season's shocking record at Old Trafford, to have the best home record in the division alongside Chelsea is somewhat an achievement. We've had a poor away record, but we've still got more points away from home than Everton have, home and away, in the entire season. They're rubbish as well. Goodbye, Everton. You're probably going down. But yes, our fans think that we can just have cavalier football. We can blow everybody away. We can sweep anyone aside after last season. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to win ugly, and the objective is to return to the Champions League, not win the league. That is Chelsea's. I said that at the start of the season. I said it last year as well, but it didn't happen. So, goodbye everyone. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.